What happened to child star Zachery Ty Bryan? The actor millions remember as Brad Taylor from Home Improvement is now sitting behind bars again. But this time the story is darker, the timing is shocking, and the person arrested with him has everyone asking the same question. How did a 90 seconds heartthrob end up here? Stay with me, because the details of this latest arrest, the probation violation, the new charges against his fiancée, and the pattern connecting all 6 arrests over the last 5 years, paint a picture even longtime fans weren't prepared for. This isn't just another celebrity meltdown, it's the unraveling of a life that once looked picture perfect. On November 29th, in Eugene, Oregon, police take 44-year-old Zachery Ty Bryan back into custody. The charge? Violating his probation, the very probation he was warned years ago could land him in serious prison time if broken. He's booked into the Lane County Jail without bail and told he'll stay there until at least December 3rd, when a judge decides what happens next. But here's the twist that instantly exploded online. He wasn't the only one arrested. His fiancée, Johnnie Faye Cartwright, the mother of 3 of his children, was also taken into custody on charges including DUI, 3 counts of reckless endangering, and attempted first-degree assault, 2 mugshots, 1 couple, 1 night, and a whole new chapter in a story that keeps getting heavier. And this is where the timeline starts getting really disturbing. To understand why this arrest matters, we have to go back, because this wasn't a one bad night situation, it's the latest piece of a much larger pattern. In 2020, Bryan is arrested after allegedly strangling his then-girlfriend. He avoids a long sentence, pleading guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges. He's given a chance to rebuild, but instead, the downward spiral gets worse. 2003, another arrest, this time for domestic violence, robbery, and harassment. He pleads guilty to a felony assault charge. And here's the important part. The court gives him 36 months of supervised probation, lasting until October 2026, and warns him clearly, any violation could mean 19-20 months in prison. 2004. He's arrested twice for DUI, one after a crash in California, another after refusing a sobriety test in Oklahoma, January 2025, another domestic violence arrest, this time involving Cartwright in Myrtle Beach, and now November 2025, the 6th arrest in 5 years, and the one that could finally end his probation for good. This isn't a series of isolated slip-ups. It's a timeline of repeated violence, addiction struggles, and legal chaos. For millions of fans, this story hits hard. Zachery wasn't just another actor, he grew up on TV. Viewers watched him from age 10 to 19 on Home Improvement, laughing, joking, playing the cool kid older brother, but behind the scenes, fame faded, roles disappeared, and personal battles took over. And every time the world hoped he was rebuilding his life, another headline proved he wasn't. This latest arrest doesn't just signal legal trouble, it signals a life completely derailed. Now the biggest question isn't about the arrest itself, but about what happens on December 3rd. Will the judge revoke his probation? Will he face prison time? And what does this mean for his fiancée, who's now facing her own list of serious charges? One thing is certain. This story is far from over. If you want updates as this case unfolds, make sure to stay tuned, because the next court decision could change everything.